Okay. Yeah, you can slowly, mindfully come out of meditation. Try to maintain whatever inner peace, inner calmness, and inner awareness that you have developed for as long as you can. Okay. Okay. Now we'll continue from where we stopped. Page 176. Yeah. Tell me. Oh, sorry. 177 is it?
No, 176.
Oh, 176, okay. Yeah.
35th and 36th Heart Sutra class. 1.1. To develop the heedfulness needed to cultivate the meditation. To develop the heedfulness needed to cultivate meditation as taught by the Buddha, one must be at least understand what is heedfulness and what is meditation as taught by the Buddha. In order to start, it is just like you have a problem and you come to a meditation teacher and he said to you, just meditate and your problem will be resolved. Is this going to be useful if you do not even want to find out what is your problem is? How can you start solving your problem when you do not know what your problem is? Similarly, with meditation, if you do not understand what meditation is, then how can you start developing it? Meditation and cultivation must be done with understanding so that one is not gullible. Dhammapada verses 21, 22, and 23 already stress the importance of heedfulness, so heedfulness must be a part of you in order to realize the enlightenment. Continuous heedfulness is the key to the noble life. Those without heedfulness cannot become enlightened. Please refer to the earlier 34 Heart Sutra notes for the detailed explanation of what heedfulness is. As meditation is a very general word, it is important to understand the meditation as taught by the Buddha. The real meditation as taught by the Buddha is to develop the wisdom via insight into the three universal characteristics of nature, anicca, dukkha, anatta, so as to be at peace with all situations wherever you are. Term Upadhi Viveka. Fully relax and be aware to develop the wisdom born of direct seeing. The thought must be not interfere. There is just clarity of mind leading to the awakening of insight into the three universal characteristics of nature. The mind that is liberated is so free. It understands that all phenomena, whether physical, mental, and natures, are all empty and they are all conditioned arising or causal phenomena following nature's law. This is deep penetrative wisdom. In cultivation, we should thank those people who are not so friendly and constantly make things difficult for us because they are the ones that can give us the condition to test our cultivation. Hence, we should perceive them with wholesomeness and wisdom, via accepting them as they are, then expressing our gratitude towards them. Then great compassion will naturally arise in our mind. Do not perceive any situation with negativity, for the absence of negative is good. So don't try to do good because without wisdom one can end up becoming just a good-hearted fool. The unenlightened ones are so heedless, chasing and clinging. After so many things in life, they still grieve and worry about life despite having so many things and possessions. For they lack contentment and wisdom to live life. The first noble truth of dukkha that expounded so clearly the eight realities of life and existence need to be understood. Otherwise, they can really make human beings miserable without understanding the true Dhamma as taught by the Buddha. Suffering will be the final result, so strive on with heedfulness and do not be heedless. Please listen to the recorded tape for more details. Part 3 Meditation 3.1 Question 1. While cultivating mindfulness in daily life, I was able to be mindful most of the time when I am going about living the normal life. But when confronted with work-related and personal problems, I find it very difficult to maintain that heedfulness, and I realize that the same worrying and fearful thoughts keep coming back to haunt me. How can I overcome this? Bharatiya replied, this is a very good question. Yes, when there are no First Noble Truth realities to disturb us, cultivating heedfulness or mindfulness in daily life is fairly easy. The challenge is when one is confronted with the First Noble Truth realities of birth, old age, sickness, and death, threatening separation from loved ones, and one's prized possessions, etc., like work-related and personal health, career, relationship, and financial problems, etc. Can your mind still be peaceful and calm to cultivate the requisite heedfulness? This is most difficult, but it can still be done if one has developed the appropriate wisdom to confront them with right understanding. This is the reason why the Buddha constantly advised the bhikkhu to reflect on the 5 daily contemplations and to strive on with heedfulness to arise the much needed wisdom to overcome all these First Noble Truth realities. 3.2. The 5 daily contemplations are as follows. 1. Our body is of the nature to decay and grow old, for it has not gone beyond old age and decay. 2. Our body is of the nature to be diseased or sick, because it has not gone beyond disease and sicknesses. 3. Our body is of the nature to die, for it has not gone beyond death. 4. All of our loved ones, wealth, property, and other prized possessions, etc., which we hold on so dearly, they will one day separate from us, or we separate from them when our breath stops. 5. This is the great law of karma, and is also the first right view that we must develop or have to begin our cultivation. Each and every one of us, including all living beings, we are born of our karma, heir to our karma, conditioned and supported by our karma, and we are what we are because of our karma. This is the great law of karma. Since karma is so important, we must all take care of karma, while avoiding all evil, do good and purify our mind, which is the advice of all Buddhas, to develop the strong karmic nature to bring about the good life every time we come or choose to come. Once the wisdom born of one's cultivation and above constant reflection and contemplation has established, then this projection of wrong thoughts
has stabilized.
Reflection and contemplation has stabilized, then this projection and wrong thoughts to haunt you will not have power over you. Wrong thoughts are deluded thoughts that condition one's fear, worry, and anxiety and suffering via one's self-delusion or sakkaya ditthi, that condition one to cling on to the 5 aggregates as the I and the me, hence the heedlessness. So ultimately it is wisdom that really frees and liberates one's mind. Job pressure, deadlines, and targets can be very stressful within the job and career environment, and if one has not developed the wisdom to confront them with understanding, it is not easy. The same goes to the personal problems. So the Dharma understanding to confront all these First Noble Truth realities is very important, and this is the reason why the Buddha's final advice before his passing away is to strive on with heedfulness to develop the requisite wisdom to liberate one's mind. 3.3. Understanding the meditation as taught by the Buddha. Dhammapada verse 21, 22, and 23 confirm the importance of heedfulness in order to become enlightened. Heedfulness or apamada, ever mindful, sati, plus to cultivate the Dhamma and the meditation as taught by the Buddha. So the first thing we must do when starting this meditation is to train our mind to be in sati or silent inner aware, to be ever mindful without thought most of the time first, then only use this trained mind in sati to meditate and cultivate the Dhamma as taught by the Buddha. How do we train this mind to be mindful and aware most of the time? First, we must understand why we are most of the time heedless and not mindful or aware and peaceful. According to the Buddha, it is because of the 5 mental hindrances that condition our heedless thinking, thereby stirring our mind and hindering our mind from returning to its natural meditative state of inner peace and calmness before the stirring. The 5 mental hindrances of 1. Sensual desire. 2. Ill will. 3. Sloth and torpor, lethargy or sleepiness. 4. Restlessness or agitated mind due to fear, worry, anxiety. 5. Doubt. The 5 mental hindrances condition our heedless thinking, lack of peace, and awareness. So we must reverse all this via cultivating the opposite 5, which are the 5 spiritual faculties. Sada or confidence is the Buddha and his teaching. 2. Viriya, spiritual zeal, tenacity to cultivate heedfulness. 3. Sati or mindfulness or awareness. 4. Samadhi or collectedness of mind, unwavering mind. And 5. Panya, wisdom. To cultivate these 5 spiritual faculties, the Buddha recommended the pre and post puja or devotional practices of paying respect or homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and taking refuge in them, followed by the renewal of 5 precepts, chanting the various salutations to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, etc. The paying of respect and the taking of refuge following the chanting of the various salutations is to develop the faith of Sada and Viriya, spiritual faculties. Then the paying of respect or mindful reverential salutation is to develop the composed mind to be mindful while paying respect to the Buddha. So do not underestimate the importance of puja in the cultivation process. When sati is developed, samadhi will come to be, and with sati and samadhi, one will be able to have the clarity of mind to see things as they are, without the interference of thought via the sati is indirect seeing, hence awakening to the truth leading to the wisdom. Then, to decondition the heedless thinking, we use the mind sweeping method as a skillful means to train our mind to just feel and relax, no more thinking. As we sweep the mind through our body, this will allow the mind to naturally relax and calm down on its own. We can also combine it with the radiating of metta or loving kindness to develop the inner well-being and wholesome state of mind to enhance our meditation. After the mind sweeping method and metta training, our mind should be more relaxed, calm, and peaceful. Then we can use it to develop sati, the silent mind, with inner awareness via the anapanasati, thank you, or mindfulness of the in and out breath training as taught by the Buddha. In his Kayanupassana practices, after that when sati is already quite stable, we should move on to the mindfulness of the 4 postures, followed by the sati sampajanya, or the daily mindfulness with clear comprehension training, as described in the Kayanupassana's 6th category of practices. Once sati is established, use it to cultivate the 3 turnings of the 4 noble truths and the 4 foundations of mindfulness to complete the training. The real meditation as taught by the Buddha is the cultivation of the Noble Eightfold Path, leading to the cessation of all suffering and enlightenment in the here and the now. 3.4 Summary of cultivation. 1. Train the mind to be heedful via A. Puja or devotional practices. A daily religious routine will be useful. B. Mind sweeping method and metta. C. Anapanasati. D. Mindfulness of the 4 postures. E. Mindfulness and clear comprehension of all actions and all movements in the present moment, or daily mindfulness and clear comprehension training. 2. Once heedful, use the trained mind to cultivate the three turnings of the Four Noble Truths and the four foundations of mindfulness or Satipatthana practices.
Okay, this on the chart I will take over. Huh? You look at the chart. What is meditation as taught by the Buddha in the center circle there? Okay? So definition up there. Meditation is to decondition one's heedless thinking. We are training the mind to be heedful. Then use it to insight into the three universal characteristics of nature, to cultivate wisdom, to liberate the mind, so that it is at all time peaceful. Is at peace with all life situations. So to decondition the heedless thinking, like I say, the four support can also help you, or mind sweeping method, very important. The mind sweeping method is quite similar to the 6R. Yeah. So when you do the mind sweeping method, I remember in the early days it was very popular. This will be the first thing they will teach you. In fact, for new people, you find it difficult to settle your mind. You can use it. What you can do is you just relax body and mind. Then you either cross your leg or sit on the chair or lie down. Then you can actually develop the sweeping. Means you sweep your mind from the forehead down. So initially, go to the forehead. Feel. Just feel. Pure feeling is before the stirring. Pure feeling. Then you can detect when you feel. If it's not relaxed. If there is tension, tightness, or something holding on, stress within. So you feel that it's not relaxed, then you develop the mind sweeping method by feeling. Then without thinking, relax. Whatever tension, tightness, stress within, wherever you detect it through your feeling, you relax. Feel it soothingly relax. Then you sweep it down. Yeah. For why fun, I think it will help you. No need to open your eye. You close your eye, but you do the mind sweeping method. You know why it can stop your heedless thinking or not? Where you got something for the mind to do. The mind, you got nothing for him to do, he will create the habitual thinking, the heedless thinking. Then, like, you can see and witness that this thought, a lot on. These are your, what they call, daily life activity, things that you have not resolved. And you are holding on to, clinging on to. Behind it is the concern, the slight worry or fear, or something important to you that you have to resolve. So this will keep on coming to haunt you. It comes as thought. Then, when you do it too often, you find that this restless thinking is like going on all the while, cannot stop. So what you do is you just relax, close your eye, the thought comes, never mind. Then you bring your awareness up to your brain. When you are up there, if let's say all this thinking is still there, that means there is tension, there is stress. Then there is this what they call tightness. Your brain here, like the membrane tighten, where you worry. The heedless thinking are wrong thought. The mental hindrance all there. So you feel, then wherever all this movement come, you relax into it. Don't fight it, don't resist it, don't develop aversion towards it. You just feel it, soothingly relax. And then you realize it slowly go away. Then after that you sweep down, where you have something for the mind to do. You move it down to your facial muscle. Feel your facial muscle. Give it a try. Feel your facial muscle. Normally, after a tired day, very tight one, very tense. Then you realize you are very stressed out, you are not happy and no joy and it's not relaxed. So you try to relax. Then if you still cannot relax, what you can do is you visualize yourself with closed eye, looking at a mirror and radiate a radiant smile. When you can visualize yourself radiating a radiant smile, there is joy, because you are smiling, otherwise you cannot smile. Then that smiling relaxes you, because there's joy inside. And then you realize your facial muscles are like very easy to relax. Then after that you use it to radiate metta. May I, this body and mind of mine, you feel your body and mind, be well and happy. Well and as you recite well and happy, you feel the well-being in you, your entire body and mind. Then you feel the joy in you, the happiness in you. Then may it too be without enmity, without ill will and untroubled. May it keep itself happy and peaceful always. May there be love, may there be joy, and may there be peace deep within your heart. So as you radiate all this good mind state, you can decondition the heedless thinking. Then after that, you sweep it down to your neck. Feel, relax. Shoulder, feel, relax. Then you move it to your heart. Feel, relax. Initially, you cannot detect anything. And you also not familiar with whether the thing is with tension, tightness or what. But after a while, when you start to do this, you feel relax. Means don't think. It's just like relax, maintain awareness. Relax, aware, silent. So now it's reverse. Feel, relax into it. Feel, relax into it. Then you sweep to your heart area. Normally at the heart area, if you have done it for a while, it becomes very sensitive. You can hear the heartbeat, everything. You don't need to lie down, also can do it. In the early days when I started, I remember I did that. Then I felt very good. Then my anapanasati, when I'm in my facial muscle here, I feel very relaxed. Then I hold to the anapanasati for a while. Then I sweep it up. I feel relax, feel shoulder relax, then hand relax, back to shoulder relax. Means feel relax, don't think. Then you move to your heart. Then after that, feel relax, move down to your abdomen. Actually, before the abdomen is your stomach. Stomach also inside your rib cage there, but you can go down to the abdomen if you want to. Then you just feel, then relax. Then after that, buttock, feel, relax. Leg, feel, relax. Then sweep it upward. Leg, feel, relax. Then buttock, feel, relax. Where you have something for the mind to do, this mind will not think. You have work for it to do. Like when you are doing your work, you cannot simply think. You have to focus on what you are doing. Attention is there. So you try. This one easier. Then after that, you sweep. If after one round, down and up, you feel better, then you silent. Otherwise, do a second round until you become skillful. Then after that, you silent. What you have done is, this mind sweeping method will enable you to train your mind not to think, decondition and healer. Second most important thing is, you train your mind to be at the location you want it to be. Understand? You want to go forehead, you go forehead, then you can feel and you can relax. So whichever part of your body that you want to relax, you just go there. Understand? And then you realize the mind, after a while, listen to you, don't run already. Well, you got something for it to do. And that's how you build up your mindfulness, your awareness. Then later on, if you are skillful, what you can do is, you just go to your nostril. What is the object of meditation? Anapanasati. You go to your nostril there, relax and maintain awareness. Then do anapanasati. Breathing in, away. breathing out away. Let your breath go in and out naturally. You just stay there and let the mindfulness follow. Then it will become synchronized. As you develop this anapanasati, initially it may be very crude. The two are not synchronized. Like Zoey say, it's the yoga that she do is induced breathing, understand? It's not a natural breathing. But what you can do is you let it breathe naturally. Normally after mind sweeping method, your mind calm down. You have no more thinking. Or you can feel a lot of different, the tightness, the stress all gone. Then you feel very good. And you can relax on. Because you have trained yourself. And your mind no longer think, the heedless thinking is reduced by a lot already. Then you are already skillful with training. You can locate your mind at whichever location you want to. So you want to go to the breathing, you will stay there. Then the anapanasati easier. Otherwise, a few in and out breath, the heedless thinking draw your thought away, and you are lost in thought again. Then you try to remind yourself to bring back. Try to remind yourself to bring back. So in the early day, I remember in the anapanasati training, a lot of instruction that are given. Some of these are given by monk. Is expect this mind to wander over many times within a minute. Is it? So if you are patient, even 1,000,000 times, is it? Also, you have to develop the patience to bring it back. Every time you wander off, bring it back. Wander off, bring it. But now you do mind sweeping method, no need. You give it a try, then you let me know. It will help you decondition your heedless thinking. Well, I realize this habitual thinking, because you have not developed the training and cultivation of the force support correctly yet. That's why you cannot get it. You find it very difficult. And your ability to relax also not there. Okay? So try it out. It will help you. Okay. Then apart from mind sweeping method, the force support is the fastest. Then of course, if you want to go back to the traditional, the reason why they need method, technique, and object of meditation is because their mind don't have stable spiritual faculty. So the mental hindrance take over, and the habitual tendency of like and dislike, pleasant and unpleasant, stirring and reaction to sense experience, make them heedless, think a lot. Because these are mental hindrance. So you cannot settle down. You want to be peaceful, the thought want to be peaceful, worse. It will make you more restless. So just relax, maintain awareness, don't do anything, and let the breathing, everything settle down. If you are doing rising, falling, also same, just relax and stay there. Then let it move. Whatever movement, let it move. Then your whole body, if you are lying down, is easier because you are quite relaxed. Then you're silent. Then all the vibration actually come out. You can pick them up. You have a lot of vibration. And initially, like I say, very gross. But once you learn how to develop this anapanasati, or what we call awareness-based training to develop the silent mind and the inner peace, this silent mind, which is the true mind, initially may not come very fast. You will see the thinking, sankhara, everything slow down first. Slow down. Then until you experience it suddenly like stop. And then you feel like a shift of consciousness. Your mind suddenly becomes very quiet. But before it becomes quiet, if you are mindful, you also know this thing cannot continue already. It's like slow down already. The sankhara. Because you don't give it any more thought energy. You relax, maintain awareness, aware, finish. Don't want to know, don't want to do anything. So the thought cannot come in. So this is also a very good way to settle down. to let the mind return to its original state before the stirring. And that is your true mind. So try it out. Yeah? If you can do the 4 support, is the best. Yeah? Fastest, you go in very fast. Okay, then you go to the second one. How? You have to develop the 5 spiritual faculty, yeah, with strong determination to overcome the opposite 5 mental hindrance. So that one you have to reflect, contemplate, and develop the faith, sada, virya. Then sati you have to train, stabilize it, yeah, based on the mind sweeping method or anapanasati or the 4 support. Then after that, what are the mental hindrance already described? What are the spiritual faculty also already described? Then the technique, see? This one is very useful. Just now we go through a puja, mind sweeping method, anapanasati, 4 posture, plus daily mindfulness. Then use this trained mind or heedful mind to cultivate the 3 turnings of the 4 Noble Truths. Means first turning, second turning, and third turning wisdom, giving rise to the 3 type of corresponding wisdom. These 4 Noble Truths and the 4 foundation of mindfulness you can do, but after you have developed stability, only you go to the 4 foundation. Before that, you only develop the first turning and second turning. Then later on, when you do bhavana maya panya, then you can develop the understanding. Then only you go to the 4 foundation of mindfulness. By then, you are at least a Sotapanna or a Sakadagami. Once your mindfulness becomes so stable, until that sati sampajana is so clear, then you can actually keep your precept. Sense restraint becomes possible. Because the stability of mindfulness let you aware. And you are aware of kaya, vedana, chitta, then dhamma. Then all your mental intention, your kaya, mental movement, like how to violate the precept, cannot happen already. Because so much thing must occur before that precept can be broken. And when they arise, you must be able to have the mindfulness to detect them. Like your feeling, once it has stirred to become pleasant, unpleasant, or with emotion inside there, that is under Chittanupassana, you will know, you will be aware. The moment you're aware, you know this mind is already out, developing the hindrance, developing the grasping, clinging, attachment. That is how you cultivate. Then from there, you continue to move. So, this 3 turning of the 4 Noble Truths, when you can do it well, your initial wisdom will arise. Then your understanding of the 4 Noble Truths will be more and more stable, more and more stable. That is how you actually progress. Then after that, you stabilize your inner awareness, then allow this mind to stay at the heart area, to detect the gateway, to move on to the higher practice. But before you stabilize, don't try to go there. If it fall to the heart naturally, then okay, stay there. Otherwise, wherever the mind take you, you just move with it. Understand? So you silence everything, relax, maintain awareness. It is a free mind. Maintaining awareness, whatever that imprints upon your 6th sense door, just aware. Then later on, all the vibration, if you lie down, even your head here, the bodily contact, your hand on the mat or whatever, all the vibration will be there. And then you just pick it up, aware. Wherever it comes, stay there. Wherever it comes, but it will move on. It will move on. On its own, it will move on. Then later on, when it slows down that time, you realize you can stay at a place. And then when you stay at a place, your vibration become more and more fine, more and more fine. 1 more 5. That is the beginning of progress. Then you know already. Without the stethoscope, you are sensitive already. You can feel all this. Then it will slowly stabilize. Then after that, wherever you locate it, it will stay there. You want to do mind sweeping method also can, whatever also can. But you lie down, immediately your whole body is relaxed. Where you don't cross your leg, no pain, nothing, no chi constriction. Means when you bend your leg, the chi flow there is blocked. That's why people who don't know how to relax, this knee here, together with what make contact with the floor, where your entire weight is down there, then the bone, especially at the, how to show you, this part of your leg. I remember last time I met Ajahn Jagaro. He very observant. He saw my leg here, got 2 dots now. He smiled. Then he said, "How long have you been sitting?" He knows. Because that time I don't do lying down, I do anapanasati. Then I say, "Yeah, very long already." He said, "Very good." He said, because otherwise, here and the left and right leg, the noliap, so that touch against the floor, cannot come out. But you sit until you can endure and relax, that the 2 dots will be there. But you don't have to do that. Now I teach you to lie down. Enjoy. My last guy actually told me one, meditation very simple. Lie down. Relax, enjoy. Understand? Why enjoy? You relax, maintain awareness. You are doing the true mind meditation, awareness-based meditation. So when you are there, you are tranquil, isn't it? You are still in your mind, very quiet. That's why he said, enjoy inside there. Then let the thing move. Understand? And he did it for very long. I remember last time, at the age of 35, he's supposed to die. He's an accountant, but he's supposed to die. He's an Indonesian. Then what happened was, he got his good padme. Somehow up there, no. They sent 2 persons to look for him. And these 2 earthly people cannot find him. Then one in Kalimantan, inside the deep jungle there, is a Chinese. He called him Ape. Wear the Ape short pant on. And that time very old. He only 35 years old. The Ape was very old. Then the Ape suddenly get people to contact him through the phone. And when he received the phone, he got a shock. He said, "Who are you?" He said, "You don't have to know who am I. You need me." Then he said, "Why? Why should I see you?" He said, "You are going to die already." Oh, then that one wake him up. He know. He said, "You want? You come. You see me." He said. So he went with a wife. Very deep in the jungle, he told me. He told me a lot of story actually. A lot of like fairy tale one. But you don't have the cultivation, you cannot really believe what he tell you. He went into this Ape there. The Ape taught him a type of, the Ape is expert in psychic, but pure psychic. You heard of occult before or not? Occult. OCCULT. He got occult pure psychic, not the normal psychic. So he said, "Yeah, I heal you, I use the occult, you recover." Then he asked him, "Do you want me to do it?" He said, "No. If I let you do it, I recover, I depend on you." He said, "I want to do it myself." He said, "You do it yourself?" Very, very long one, he said, very difficult one. He still decided to do it himself. And you know what happened? The Ape recommend him one in the astral up there. Supposed to be 600 years old. He met that 600 years old. It seemed from the Himalayas one. Yeah. Then he went up there. Somehow this Ape got occult, sent him up there. Then he met him there. He said, okay, lie down. So he was lying down underneath a tree. Then he teach him this gateway that he teach me on. He said, relax, stay there. Then he went in though. Then he feel very good, he come out. Then after that he come down. He do on his own. He do for 25 years though, to heal himself. Though. Oh. He's supposed to die. Then after he do for 25 years, how old is he? 60. Understand? 60 from New Zealand, their Singapore friend that can see, they all one group went and see him because they heard about him, so famous. He invite him over. Then I don't want to see him now. He keep on asking me to go. 6 times no, I refuse. Then because that time I got the Dhamma already in 1989. Then finally I realized, who is this guy? Is it? The condition keep on arising now. Then I know I meant to meet now. So I said, okay lah, I come. So initially I supposed to go, but every time before I go, something happened now. Then my father come down, I cannot go. Then I let it be now. Then the 6th time, he called me now. He said, Tio, you very lucky, he said. Oh. Now the wife want to visit Genting. He's coming over to KL. Wow, I said like that. Okay lah, I meet him. That's how I went out, I meet him. Then he taught me this, the gateway thing. So a lot of this you may not understand. The Ape one I didn't finish. After he come down, he do himself. This Ape psychic and pure occult, fantastic. You know what he told me? He said they have 6 of them there together, the Ape. And that time, 1989, there was an Olympic game somewhere. Where was it? Montreal Olympic or what? I forgot already. He told me. So the Ape asked them, want to go and see Olympic or not? You know what happened or not? All of them say, yeah. He said, okay, close your eye. Zhou! The next moment, all the 6 of them and Ape in the stadium there. Yeah. And see all this thing. And he come back. He said, a lot of these type of people you never met, you never know. He said, and don't think it's fairy tale. You really have it. He showed me the photo of the Ape also. So this one, just for your consumption, don't go and tell people the story. I was saying, don't get me into trouble for nothing. Okay? So, because of the condition to share, I share with you. So when you can do this awareness-based meditation, it speed up your cultivation. And he came to me because of my past vow. I got a very strange miscellaneous vow. Whenever I arise, I want to learn the highest wisdom at any one time during that civilization. That's why he has to come and speed up my training. So when he's 60, I also 35. When he go and see the teacher, he's 35, he also do until 60. Then now I do until 71 already. Understand? So a lot of these things, if you have not met and go through, you will not understand. Okay? Then I finish it off. The last one is the final result of meditation. Meditation is about realization of wisdom. Always remember, only wisdom free. To be at peace, we are accepting the reality of the moment, which is what is. Understand? The reality is. Condition like that, things will like that. People are just the way they are. The world is the world. Then you can be at peace with all things. With that wisdom, straighten your view, and you will not stir and react anymore. You will not be deludedly stirring your mind to create the anger, the emotion, the fear, others. You know these are dependent originating mind state, not intrinsic in you. Then why you want to hold to this negative energy field, mind state? They are wrong thought that condition all this emotion. Your fear, your worry, your anxiety, your anger, your emotion, your envy, jealousy, root it out through understanding. No point. Then whatever happen in life, you are at peace, at peace, at peace. Then you most of the time relax, maintain awareness. Even when you sleep, you travel, you move, whatever you do, you relax, you already recuperate already. The awareness-based meditation will bring about the internal movement where the pure energy will heal you. But like anything, body is still a body. Over years, this body, you have been so used to all this pure energy. Like those who take 補藥, you know what is 補藥? 補藥. In English you call what? Tonic. Whatever is supposed to be 假補, understand? It's like make you healthier. But when you eat too much of it, no effect already, understand? Well, the effect is less. With this type of pure energy inside, later on, as the body go through aging, whatever, if it can still make you sick, means you gao lat already, understand? Means that type of sickness, even pure energy also cannot do much. So I came to know, for flu, sinus, no problem, can heal. The only thing I cannot heal is my cough. My wife and my daughter will know. When the cough make my throat itchy, you go and meditate, how also no use. I don't know why. Maybe this one not linked to the heart or what. It doesn't cure and heal. This one recuperate the organ, but this one, the cough, is the throat there one, is not an organ. No. So all this you will learn and you will understand on your own. Okay? So whatever that is drawn down there is what you're supposed to develop, to insight into the three characteristics, to realize that the five aggregate of form and mind is unreal, unreality of the five aggregate. And how to develop heedfulness, anapanasati, four posture, daily mindfulness. Then puja, to develop the five spiritual faculty, to overcome mental hindrance. Then mind sweeping method, like I told Waifan, is to decondition the heedless thinking through feeling and relaxation without thinking. So all this will help you. Okay, read on, tell me.
37th Heart Sutta class 1.1 Understanding the three conditions for Brother Teo's Dharma sharing. In order not to arise any unnecessary misunderstanding or karmic consequences, Brother Teo had been reluctant to share his Dharma understanding until about 9 years ago, when he was approached 3 times by a very sincere sister of the Dharma, asking him to share his rather good understanding of the Dharma. Brother Teo then contemplated and finally agreed to share the Dharma, but with the following 3 conditions. 1. Call it a Dharma sharing instead of a Dharma talk, because a talk could be like a one-way traffic, not offering any chance of having a fair discussion to clarify matters from the audiences. Also, sharing means no authority over one another, and as Dharma friends, we are here to share our understanding of the Dharma with mutual respect for each other's cultivation, i.e., I respect you for what you are, and hopefully you can also respect me for what I am. 2. No right, no wrong. If it is beneficial to you, use it. If it is not, have an open mind, because we are not here to argue about right and wrong. Right and wrong is just a relative measurement or opinion as expressed by someone according to their views and opinions, and it is not something absolute. As such, it is not beneficial at all. If we are not careful, it may lead to unnecessary arguments and misunderstanding too. 3. To have an open mind to listen attentively and to take or make use of whatever that is useful and beneficial to progress along the path of Dhamma. Also, do not quote me, because it can be very dangerous. If you quote me what I said without understanding what I meant, it can get both of us into unnecessary trouble.
So these are the three conditions. Huh? And you know what is the sincere Dhamma friend? Yun Chan. Where is she? Oh, there. Eh? Sitting on the bench. You all should rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu. Actually, without her request, I won't be here. The Kayamita group also won't be around. The website, everything, the recording, all this type of sharing, not possible. That's why she has a lot of parami, because of that. Earlier on, she don't know how to invoke, and now she know how to invoke already. Actually, once you have the condition to do this, your parami is very high. You know, one of the vow of Samantara Bodhisattva, Pusa, you know what is it or not? To invite, to invite the Buddha to turn the Dhamma view, And he always make that vow, the first to request, Understand? Oh, see? This one I don't know whether Yun Chan got make vow or not. Somehow she come. So all this, they are example by cultivated great beings, understand? They really want, because they know this type of parami perfection is very rare. That's why he is called universal virtue bodhisattva. His virtue is universal. He pay one respect to the Buddha or worthy one. Is to all the Buddha of the 3 period of time. Do you know that? That is the extent of his virtue and power. That's why he is called a universal virtue bodhisattva, first of his kind. And when he invite all the Sammasambuddha to turn the Dhamma view, he's not talking about one now. Wherever the Buddha, within the 3 period of time, if he got the condition, he will go and request. And this type of parami, where to find? Like Sakyamuni Buddha, who invited him? Sahampati. There. So Sahampati could be a manifestation. I think it's also from the pure airport, I don't know what I'm not very sure. So these type of parami are very, very unique and very special. So from all these examples, you will know how people make vow and all those things. Then you learn. That's why after you take the bodhisattva vow, after you develop the understanding, then you can add in your miscellaneous vow, which is unique to you, special to your whatever karmic conditioning that brings you to this existential world. So all this, as you learn, you develop understanding, then you share, other people learn. That's why all these are evolving. And now it's my turn to share. It's just like last time. I go Brickfield, I listen from a lot of teacher, monk and all that. Then later on when I'm ready, 1989, like the Buddha, nobody can understand also how to share, so I stay at home with my wife for almost 15 years. Then wait till people come, and then Yun Chan come. Because I was curious, I want to know, I told my wife, what happened to the Buddhist community already after so long? So once a while, Brickfield, I still go during, you call that one, Buddha's, Vesak Day. So Vesak Day, I still go. Then I observe. Then I come back, I receive a letter from Vipassana Society, where I was I think, life member at that time. Oh, got spiritual trip, They got this trip to the, Fraser Hill or Cameron Highland, I forgot. You judge? Where is it, the trip? The trip I joined you on, the first trip? Yeah. No. Not our spiritual trip. You organized that trip. That was the only trip at Vipassana Center. Fraser Hill. So I decided to write in. I want to find out what happened. So I write in, I submit. Then Yun Chan called me, He said, Mr. Teo, you and your wife are full already, Well, I also don't know her, she also don't know. I said, no problem. I said, thank you, sir. So, if there is any chance of putting me on the reserve list, I say, I will be very happy. And can you put me on? And she said, can, no problem. Then later on, before the trip, she called me, He said, Bertil, 2% drop out. Then there are quite a number on the waiting list. He said, you want couple, I decide to give to you. He said, I went. Then before I went, she don't know what happened. Lost my address, got my phone number. So he got to come to my house. The first meeting, he come at about 8, 9 o'clock after dinner. We talk until almost midnight. Until the husband called her, Raymond, where are you? And then you just say, oh, sorry, coming back soon. Second time come again, also until almost midnight. Then third time also almost until midnight. Luckily Raymond understands. Otherwise, wow. So that time meant to be. That's why this is how causes and conditions manifest. If that causes and condition not there, we cannot meet. Understand? There is no kaya metta grouping, brother-tears kaya metta, and all these become not possible. So now you see the condition arising that is needed for things to unfold. Whatever that is meant to be will be. Whatever that is not meant to be will not be. Whether you can be here or you cannot be here, it depends on your past affinity and karmic condition. If your karmic condition is such, you come here, you have karmic obstruction, you also cannot receive much on. But most of them who come, they learn on, they benefit. So unless you got karmic obstruction, then it depends on your karmic condition. Well, for me, if there is affinity condition, I will let you come. But after you come, whether you can receive or not, is up to you. Your life, you decide how you want to make use of it, and whether it really give you a wake-up call or not, and transform you to seriously cultivate. Once you understand this and you still cannot wake up, I also don't know how to help you wake up. Maybe you continue with your old way. So this is what reality is. Understand? Like the Buddha said, whatever arises, there are causes and conditions behind. And this one, you cannot avoid or change. We are conditioned like that, things will like that. Even our retreat, how many is supposed to come, not supposed to come, also meant to be. Understand? Then in between all those that register, it also drop out, change. Like Kok Lun, the back pain and all those things haven't recovered. Then, who replaced Kok Lun? Nancy, Sadhu. Then another one, Auntie Song, I think. The leg had problem, so she actually felt very bad. She wants to help Joey and Kim drive them out here. Then Joey and Kim managed to get Yun Chan. Yun Chan very kind, allow them to come over and stay and fetch them over. Then the night before the trip, I met Yun Chan, Joey and Kim with my daughter and wife. Small world at this Starling. The mall inside there. Yes. Yeah. Wait. Tell me.
Since you brought up this issue, so at this point of time, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Brother Sui An especially for taking the initiative to find the
to arrange all this.
To arrange the place for us to stay overnight.
Initially, Auntie Song asked Sui An to check with me. Then I said, Ayo, my niece, nephew, my brother, they are coming down now. Whole house full now, like having parties. So I said, I can't. Then, in between, my sister house do renovation now. I got 2 nephews already booked inside there now. Then my another brother in Alostar, the daughter also want to come down. So I got 3 rooms only. So I told Sui, I'm very sorry. I said, well, timing is not correct. Then luckily Yun Chan come in.
I also want to take this opportunity to thank Sister Yun Chan
yes.
for agreeing and welcoming us
Yeah. Someone take you for shopping.
And I will thank her hospitality by taking us around the Taman and to this, what was the shopping center? Starling Mall.
Starling Mall, yes.
You and your family.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let us rejoice. Sadhu. That's why Yun Chan very kind one, very helpful one. A lot of Kanyamita, they like her. And she very humble, understand not? He and Raymond very similar. But one thing good about Yun Chan and Raymond, every time come and take me and my wife and my family out for the dinner or luncheon. Many occasions, quite a few times a year. And in the early day, very frequent. They are very generous, very kind, especially Raymond. Then Raymond got a very good nickname, Sekar. You know what is Sekar? Expert in makan. So we always ask him to help us to pick restaurant and all those things. So meant to be, you will be. Okay, we continue.
Just say, Brother Theo shared with us his understanding of the Dharma, which we have come to appreciate a lot because the Dharma, which is a very difficult and profound topic, can be made so simple and taught to us with such clarity that we can so easily relate to in our daily life. As always pointed out by Brother Theo, according to Brother Theo, life itself is the meditation, and life itself is where the Dharma is, and life itself is our greatest teacher. Truth is everywhere, in the midst of life and nature. So why can't you see? For those who see, they always see.
True or not? This paragraph true or not? Such profound subject, can be made so simple, and easily relate to life. Where can you find such sharing? And some more free, Sadhu. So when your time comes, you also will continue with this type of blessing to all, understand? We are cultivated all the way, all will do this one, understand? They're not like the private sector. Go seminar, 5,000, 6,000, understand? Or sometimes they say, go and train and learn yoga, Reiki. Last time Suyan, they told me, the teacher that taught them, I got to pay money, 5,000, 6,000 one seminar. And then later on he came out, he teach, he also collect money. So private sector is like that. But Dhamma is priceless, understand? You cannot put a price on Dhamma, understand? So most of these people who have the Dhamma, they will share free. They will not charge. But of course you say, hey brother, each of us pay 400. That one can't even cover your accommodation, I tell you. You go and rent a hotel outside, one night how much? $80, 4 nights already. 5 nights already, 400. Here, 包家包kun with at night that type of aircon, natural aircon, got hot water some more. And such beautiful hall, environment, nature. Sadhu. You see, 9 days, 400. Transport already take away almost $70 to $80. No? You are left with 320. Divide by 9, how much? 320 divided by 9. 360 divided by 9 is only $40. No? You makan also not enough. Some free lodging, free utility, all the lighting, hot water, everything. you cannot find, understand? That's why we make it a point, use Kayamita Fund and all your donation. Later on, the last day, you will know, Sui An and Brother Song will put up all the money collected, and we intend to donate to the temple every year. Last time we started with about 10,000 per retreat. Then later on go up until last retreat of 15,000. This retreat, I think we got surplus, we can donate more. So they actually do a lot of wholesomeness, understand? You donate to the temple, they use it to fund all the activity, everything, and including the need of the Sangha and all those things, understand? That's why these are very wholesome. And whoever who contribute to this, you get to actually share all the merits that they do. And at the kitchen there, how many retreat down there? Huh? Those who sit at the table near the whiteboard there and hang at the side. You read? Last time, early years when we come before MCO, 9. Every year, 8 or 9. 1 month, 1. But certain month cannot, they have activity. So about 9, I remember. And if they are serious cultivator, within there, 1 become enlightened, you jabili already, understand? Like our this retreat, there is already somebody already reported to you. That's why you partake in all this. They say in Hokkien, chai me ke tok tio tang. Understand? You go and talk, suddenly warm. So, like you blind, you don't know, but it happened. So this part is very good. So read through. When people ask you, you better reply according to what I advise you. Brother Teo share with us his understanding of the Dhamma, which we have come to appreciate a lot, because the Dhamma, which is very difficult and profound, can be made so simple and taught to us with such clarity that we can so easily relate it to our daily life. True or not? Then after that, as always pointed out by Brother Teo, according to Brother Teo, life itself is the meditation. True or not? Then life itself is where the Dhamma is. This one you can understand or not? What is Dhamma? Truth. Truth is everywhere, understand or not? Then life itself is our greatest teacher. You can learn from life, learn from nature. Then truth is everywhere in the midst of life and nature. So why can't you see? For those who see, they always see. Okay? Okay, tell me, continue.
Wisdom cannot be learned or taught because it is not a rigid knowledge. Wisdom needs to be awakened to or realized because it is an overall understanding. Dhamma is about realization, and it can only be understood by the wise, each for themselves. No one else can understand it for us. At different levels, wisdom is realized differently. If you can understand the deep meaning behind this Surangama saying, perception of form is consciousness, whereas the non-perception is wisdom, then you would have some form of wisdom born of understanding, the mind Dharma. For everything is condition arising, and mind-made are they, so not so real. It is only the mundane mind creating the phenomenal world through its own mental perception and consciousness, like the following Zen saying. 1.2 Zen proverb. Mountains are just mountains, mundane seeing. Mountains are not mountains, direct seeing. Mountains are mountains again, seeing things as they are.
You can also call it suchness seeing.
Okay. First, you see mountain as mountain. This is conventional or mundane seeing. Then you see mountain as not mountain. This is seeing with the above Surangama saying understanding. Finally, you see mountain still as mountain again. This is seeing things as they are with understanding that everything is suchness, or what is, able to accept things as they are. hence able to accommodate both the conventional and ultimate realities to live life with wisdom and understanding. 1.3 Zen Analogy 1. Two monks were arguing about the temple flag waving in the wind. One said the flag moved, the other said the wind moves. They argued back and forth but could not agree. Hui Neng, the sixth patriarch, said, Gentlemen, it is not the flag that moves, it is not the wind that moves, it is your mind that moves. The two monks were struck with awe. This is because Hui Neng knew that these monks still have form delusion, so he prompted and hinted to them to see the next level, which is my Dharma. To refer earlier Heart Sutta notes for the detailed explanation of the Zen analogy.
Okay, this one got another part. The flag and the wind is after he went to that Nanhua temple, before he was ordained and become officially asked to teach there. He was already the sixth patriarch, yes. The robe and the insignia has been transmitted by the fifth patriarch to him, but he has to lie low because of karmic and the various causes and conditions, for the causes and conditions to resurface before he can come out, as advised by the fifth patriarch. That's why he was with the hunter for 15 or 16 years, I forgot already. Yeah. Then when he went there, he saw there are two Samanera monks arguing about the flag and the wind. That's why he intervened. Yeah. But you already know from the poem, Sixth Patriarch Platform Sutta, Hui Neng has realized the true mind, understand not? He has gone beyond mind. Then why did he tell the two Samanera, your mind move? Because they are not at the level of the mind Dhamma yet, you understand not? To them, the mundane form still got meaning, understand not? The form Dhamma still got flag, still got wind, because they look at it from the mundane perception. That's why one say the flag move, the other says no, wind move. No wind, how to move? So the two were arguing. Then Hui Neng said, neither. Your mind move. Why mind move? Because he take them to the mundane mind. The mundane mind that perceive the movement. And that mind, which is not the direct seeing, mundane seeing. That's why your mind move. Understand? Then the abbot heard no and knew that this is no ordinary fellow. But he is not like those other very arrogant. You're not even a monk. Why you simply say it? No. He immediately recognized. He said, you must be the one from the southern that went to the fifth patriarch and went missing for 15 years. Oh, then he nodded now. He said, can you show me the rope? And they said, oh, he brought it up. That's why from there onward he became so famous. He was ordained and they make him the teacher to teach. I finished this, then we end. Then what happened was, that is the first part of the story. Later on, after Hui Neng already parinibbana, passed away already, his disciple and his student, they were studying this Sixth Patriarch Platform Sutra. They also discussing the flag move, and the other one is the wind move. So these monks were actually discussion, or Dhamma discussion. Then there was a lady who was helping out to cook for them every day. And this lady enlightened already. But they all don't know. So while they were discussing, the lady walked by and whispered to them, where got mine? And now I whisper to you, where got mine? All of them enlightened now, become arahant. Oh, huh? I also whisper. You know why or not? Because immediately they wake up. The teacher Hui Neng's poem is beyond thought, beyond mind, understand? So where got mind? Immediately they all wake up. Because you are still at the form Dhamma, the two Samanera, then the monk that were discussing still looking at the mind Dhamma. No? He said, why did Huineng say your mind moved? So they were discussing themselves. But of course, those who already awakened, they will know. 本来无一物，何处惹尘埃? So when you have the true mind, nature to see, you see things as they are. No flag, no wind. And what is the mind that the lady passed by talk about? That mind is the mundane mind. That's why he said, where got mind? Because you are discussing using the mundane mind. Then immediately they realize that the nature sea is suchness sea. No such thing. That's why all of them awaken. Then later on the monk realized, this lady must be fantastic. Must have awakened long, long ago. And because of that, the monk start to recall, no wonder, is it? How come this lady like read our mind? What food they want? That morning, that afternoon, they will prepare. The lady will prepare for them. And every time they think of that food will come out. Means he can read mind. Understand? So not only the one die already come out can see and hear you. This one got 神通 one. They also can read your mind. These are called abhinya, understand? Special ability, the byproduct of enlightenment that comes with it. Some of them have this, like Moggallana, they are this. Anuruddha also divine eye. Of course, Moggallana is the foremost in psychic and occult. So all these are possible. But the Buddha's advice to a monk is don't touch psychic. Understand? Because no point. They are also like you, not free. Unless it comes as a byproduct of your training, then you awaken. Then it's different. Okay, we stop here. Page 185. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, today we want to chant what? Om Padme Me Hum. Okay. This one Eng be very good. We let Eng be lead us. So you all follow. Om Mani Padme Hum. Quite easy. Or we chant the Hatsuta first. Chant the Hatsuta first, then only followed by Om Mani Padme. 大悲观世音菩萨，南无大悲观世音菩萨，南无大悲观世音菩萨。南无何来丹那多来耶，南无阿利耶婆卢揭谛斯婆勒耶，菩提萨埵婆耶。摩诃萨埵婆耶，摩诃迦卢尼迦耶，安萨波来佛耶，斯坦那丹遮耶，南无悉吉利多伊蒙阿利耶。婆卢揭谛斯佛来等多婆，南无那来谨墀悉利摩诃盘陀沙弥，萨婆诃多多苏朋，阿世云萨婆萨多。南无婆萨埵，南无婆伽摩法得多，但知他安那婆卢吉，卢迦帝卢阿卢帝，帝悉利摩诃菩提萨埵， 娑婆娑婆摩来摩来摩悉摩悉惠佛愿居卢迦蒙噜噜吐噜发舍耶帝摩诃发舍耶帝多来多来利利十法端耶是来也来摩摩发摩来目的利息息是乃是乃阿来生佛来舍利发生佛来舍耶呼噜呼噜摩来呼噜呼噜悉利娑来娑来悉利悉利苏噜苏噜菩提耶菩提耶菩陀耶菩陀耶弥地利耶那来请智地利舍利那婆耶摩那娑婆诃悉多耶娑婆诃摩诃悉多耶娑婆诃悉多耶依斯僧耶娑婆诃那来请智娑婆诃摩诃摩来娑婆诃悉来生摩悉依娑婆诃娑婆摩诃阿悉陀耶娑婆诃真智耶来阿悉陀耶娑婆诃波多摩揭悉陀耶娑婆诃那来请智旁觉来耶娑婆诃摩婆利胜揭来耶娑婆诃南无喝来赞那多来耶耶南无阿利耶波卢揭谛舍旁来耶娑婆诃悉安悉殿多曼多来巴多耶娑婆诃揭谛波罗揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆诃揭谛波罗揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆诃揭谛波罗揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆诃观自在菩萨行深般若波罗蜜多时照见五蕴皆空度一切苦厄舍利子色不异空空不异是色即是空空即是色受想行识亦复如是舍利子是诸佛空相不生不灭不垢不净不增不减是故空中无色无受想行识无眼耳鼻舌身意无色声香味触法 无眼界乃至无意识界，无明亦无明尽，乃至无老死亦无老死尽。无苦集灭道，无智亦无得亦无所得故，菩提萨埵般若蜜多故，心无挂碍，无挂碍故，无有恐怖。远离颠倒梦想，究竟涅槃三世诸。佛以般若蜜多故，阿耨多罗三藐三菩提故，般若蜜多四大神咒，大明咒，十无上咒，十无等等咒，能除一切苦，暂时不虚。故说般若蜜多咒即说咒也。揭谛般若揭谛般若僧，揭谛菩提萨婆诃。揭谛般若揭谛般若僧，揭谛菩提萨婆诃。揭谛般若揭谛般若僧，揭谛菩提萨婆诃。Okay, English.
南无大慈大悲救苦救难广大灵感观世音菩萨。南无大慈大悲救苦救难广大灵感观世音菩萨。南无大慈大悲救苦救难广大灵感观世音菩萨。唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，唵嘛呢叭咪吽。
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you so much for the very good ending with the chanting. Now we will close our this so-called sharing of merits, closing puja. Let us rejoice with all the wholesomeness and wisdom that we have developed and Dhamma sharing and understanding that we have developed by rejoicing 3 times. Huh? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, we will share merits with all beings. Akasata cha bhumata devanaga mahindika punyang tang anumoditva cirang rakantu loka sasana ettavata jamihi sampadan punya sampadan sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya idang menya tina hotu sugita hontu nyatayo idang menya tina hotu sugita hontu nyatayo idang menya tina hotu sugita hontu nyatayo devo satukalena sasa sampati heto cha fito bhavatu loko cha raja bhavatu dhammiko imina punyang kamena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yawa nivana patiya sadhu sadhu sadhu. Okay, you all can pay respect mindfully to Lord Buddha, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and all the worthy ones. Then we end the session. Sadhu.
Dear all, before we call it a day, shall we pay our respect to the Triple Gem and Bratio? Bow. Bow. Bow.